everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Selena. So today's video is going to be a little real, a little personal, and something I think we all can relate to is that strange but beautiful calmness that comes after a very chaotic week that we've had. So recently I had my statistics exam, which is again a compulsory thing in psychology if you do. So yeah, while I was studying, the mean, mode, median, graphs and everything, just messing with my head, just identify when the question paper comes like, okay, this formula applies to this and I have to find these values, I have to remove these solution. So basically this subject just messes with my brain, and honestly maths has always had a very complicated relationship with me. So yeah, it was tough. And yeah, it wasn't just statistics, it was viva, it was practicals, it was test conduction. So yeah, this was like a buffet of stress. Okay, so I knew that this week was going to be very tough, so I tried preparing. I did revise, and with major 3 hours of sleep I have survived. But you know that feeling when brain just won't shut up? Yeah, that. But I did show up at the exam hall, and when I gave the paper, I walked out of the hall. Oh my god, that first deep breath, that stillness, that calmness that came cannot be described into the words. And it was like my brain doing, good Selena, you did it, you nailed it. You know what? Here's some oxygen, you can breathe now. This hit me that why that peace hits different after the stress ends, and why brain feels so light after something stressful has ended. Okay, so let's talk psychology for a bit. So basically when we are under stress or going through a deadline, an exam, and emotional pressure, our sympathetic nervous system is activated, and that is what triggers the fight or flight mode. Our hearts beat faster, sweaty palms, breathing becomes shallow, and your body thinks that, oh my god, you are in danger, whereas it was just a statistics paper. During this time, our brain is basically on high alert. It is scanning for problems, trying to keep us safe, trying to help us perform or present what we are nervous for. And that's why stress feels so exhausting, because you are feeling such a high emotion and you can't even express it. When the stress ends, so like when the exam is over, and your parasympathetic nervous system steps in, and then there's a part of your brain that is saying, okay, rest, breathe, digest and recover. You've done it, you achieved it, you did a good job. So yeah, that calmness I'm talking about. It's like a switch that happens, that your brain finally starts calming down and your heart rate's low, your breathing gets easier, and your brain releases chemicals that bring you peace. And in my case, I feel hungry because, oh my god, I gave an exam. So yeah, that is calm after chaos. If you think deeply, it's not just emotional relief, it is like body literally coming back to balance. And honestly, that's such a beautiful thing, because calming yourself after that stressful situation just makes you realize that, oh my god, you made it. You showed up, you did not give up, you showed up even if you are stressed at that situation, but you did show up, you did present, you did perform. So I think a lot of us have forgotten that showing up itself is a very big victory. Like, we think peace comes when everything will be perfect, but no. Peace comes when you survive the chaos and move forward. When you choose to go to class even when you're tired, you sit for studying even when your brain screams, I can't. When you give that exam even though you're scared of failing, you've achieved it. You've showed up. That is courage, and peace is the reward that follows it. And you know what's so interesting is that our brain actually needs both calmness and chaos. Like, too much chaos can burn you out, and too much calmness, like doing nothing for too long, can make you feel restless too. So the real balance lies between both stress, rest, chaos, calmness. And that's how we grow. Even plants face storms before they bloom. We do too. If you're watching this right now and feeling overwhelmed because of exam, work, relationship, stress, whatever it is, just know that it's temporary, because chaos will settle. And when it does, the peace you will feel after that will be worth it. It will be like you've earned it. You've been through something hard and still didn't give up, and that peace that comes will be your reward. That calmness that comes will be your reward. That lightened you feel will be your reward. Take a deep breath. You've done enough for today. You're doing better than you think. And remember that calmness doesn't come when your life is silent. It comes when you find silence within the noise. If this video resonated with you, do not forget to like and share it with a person who's had a chaotic week as well. Also subscribe for more psychological talks and little reminders that you're not alone in this journey. Let's grow together. Bye.